Picture this. A silent protagonist with a penchant for brooding, paired with a hyperactive sidekick who never runs out of things to say.
Hey, we're the ones on a big quest here.
Sounds like the perfect odd couple, right?
Well, hold on to your butts, because this dynamic duo is about to embark on an epic adventure that's equal parts hilarious and, well, hilarious.
Ooh, that's right. It's Jack and Daxter.
What's going on? I thought that when we left off with part 4, as everyone followed closely, it seemed like we wrapped up the game. Are we carrying on? Is there more to say? What's the dealio?
No, doofus.
Dingbat. We're merging the first 4 videos into one large super video.
For your ease of consumption. Oh, I need to clean my whole apartment. It's gonna take an hour and 15 minutes. What am I gonna do? I'm not trying to change and watch multiple videos. Boom!
Boom, you're set for insert amount of time that this is. But yeah, so this is all 4 parts and they're all together. This is our plan. We're gonna cut games up into parts and then put them all together so you can watch them all at once, but you don't have to wait so long for videos in between. And then we get to hang out more often on a weekly or bi-weekly basis.
Watch the multi-mash merged version of the Scoonge and Friend Jack and Daxter series. Developed by Naughty Dog and released in 2001, Jack and Daxter is the first game of this franchise, and oh, what a franchise it is.
Jack and Daxter's world is filled with colorful characters, vibrant environments, and enough collectibles to make a hoarder blush.
What do you need this birdhouse for?
I might need it.
You ever see a hoarder? They are very pale normally, so when they blush, it is like, whoa, how you doing there? Maybe eat too much sun there, hoarder. Anyways, Jack and Daxter.
As always, we're gonna walk you through the story and relive some of this goddamn magic while you cook your food, or you clean your house, or you play some Fortnite. It's okay, we know you're doing other things while you watch this. We don't mind. No, sir. No, we do not. Love ya.
We begin with a voiceover from our old pal Samos the Sage. Emphasis on old, am I right? It's very reminiscent of the cold opening for The Lord of the Rings. My favorite.
I feel it in the water.
I have asked the plants, but they do not remember.
I feel it in the earth.
The plants have asked the rocks, but the rocks do not recall.
I smell it in the air.
Even the rocks do not recall.
Asking the plants questions and bothering the rocks with conversation. We pack a lot of exposition into this brief speech, but it does not feel like a burden. No. It's very well done. Summoning feelings of great mystery and intrigue about an ancient and foreign world, combined with a great sweep of humor that sets the tone for the whole game. Humor and epic adventure.
For me personally, this checks my mother trucking boxes, baby. I'll take an order of that. To go. Please and thank you.
Within the first minute of the game, we learn that there's this ancient group of people, or gods, possibly, and they're called the Precursors, and they built these, quote, massive monoliths all over the world before disappearing thousands of years ago.
There's a substance called eco, which is, quote,
the life energy of the world.
Samos the Sage is the master of green eco, implying that there's multiple colors of this gooby goo. And the answer to everything is centered around our young protagonist, Jack. A young man seemingly unaware of his chosen one status, who has a friend who clearly dabbles in comedy. All this in just 1 minute. Well done, gang.
Jack's look was everything we wanted a young hero to be at the time. Spiky hair, an outfit that says screw the man, and big arms. Perfect mixture of punky teen angst. Life is the worst life ever. Hero in the making.
The story begins with our dynamic duo setting out on a journey to explore the forbidden Misty Island. We learn very quickly that Jack is mute, never says a word the whole game.
Literally, as soon as they land on Misty Island, they come across a mysterious meeting of clearly evil dudes. A smattering of purple gorilla sweaters are all filed together like they're waiting for the new iPhone to drop. What a good line. Just swaying, hey, just don't mind us. This is where we sway. Just swaying.
Suddenly, 2 alien-looking weirdos appear out of purple teleport cloud stuff, I don't know, and just start barking orders. No hello. Just straight to...
Continue your search for artifacts, amigo.
Charming.
We learn that this merry band of mercenaries is on the hunt for eco and artifacts, and that they're planning to attack the village soon. No, not cool. Not cool, gorilla swayers.
We got this guy over here having an asthma attack, and this woman with her literal entire chest out. Hey lady. Hi, how you doing? Why is your whole chest in my face? This is a kid's game.
With a spring in their step and a song in their heart.
And I'm singing!
Okay, maybe not a song, but definitely a sense of misguided optimism.
Jack and Daxter set out to explore Misty Island and uncover its secrets. The two come across what I call the great big black hot tub of fun. A huge pit filled with black and purple bubbling, boiling goo. When suddenly they are attacked by one of the great big blue Build-A-Bears.
Honestly, he would be pretty cute if he weren't intent on squashing us into jelly and eating us for lunch. Why can't we be friends, little guy? What happened to you? Why are you so?
With a big bang boom, Daxter is knocked headfirst into the vat of dark goo and subsequently spat back out, transformed into an oxel? Quote? I guess it's some sort of cross between a weasel and an otter. And thus, the legend of Daxter is born.
It's just as well, because I can tell you that he is significantly more attractive as an Otzel. Rough. Daxter is understandably concerned with the recent turn of events. So the two whisk back to the village to find Samos and see what can be done to reverse the curse.
Samos is less than pleased with the two of us. We learn that the only hope of restoring Daxter to his former glory is to seek out the dark eco-sage
Call Acheron, but he lives far to the north.
and the only way through is through Fire Canyon. But
You can't just walk through it.
Suddenly we meet Kira, Samos' daughter, who gives us a glimmer of hope.
But you could fly over it if you had a zoomer equipped with a heat shield.
If we can get her enough power cells to power the zoomer and heat shield, she can get us through the canyon safely. We'll all need a heat shield to protect us from the heat between Jack and Kira. Am I right?
to prepare for our journey, Samos sends us through the teleporter to Geyser Rock to get some training. The game does a great job of introducing us to the mechanics, which really feels satisfying. Double jump, slide punch and jump, slide punch and jump and dive. It's like parkour fighting and it's super cool.
The controller response just feels so good. Even the sound design with each movement makes just running such a waste. Why run when you can pow all over the place? You can run and spin and jump and it's awesome.
The only thing that's really annoying is the camera. I've heard this complaint all over the place and it's for good reason. It's just a little bit inverted and clunky, and when you move the jolt stick just an eighth of an inch, it flies across the screen. You can't control it that well. Listen, it's an old game. They didn't know any better. In the grand scheme of things, I'm being super nitpicky because this game is obviously incredible, but it does make jumping back into this game after playing newer games just a little bit frustrating.
Especially when you want to look around and you want to see this awesome world that they created. I want to see it. It's just frustrating.
Again, small complaint, just trying to be well-rounded here. Okay? Sounds good.
This is a good time to go over collectibles so that we're all on the same page here. We've got Precursor orbs, which are equatable to money in this world. Pretty much we just trade them for power cells, but they're pretty to look at and satisfying to collect.
These things are called scout flies. They are locked up in boxes that you need to free. Each area has 7 scout flies. Free them all and you are rewarded with a power cell, which of course brings us to the power cells themselves. The power cells are the main collectible of the game. Everything centers around power cells, PowerPoint. They're sort of like stars in Super Mario. We collect them to progress forward through the game.
Everyone follow. Clear as mud. Great.
Lastly, you should know about Eco. Green Eco heals you. Collect 50 small green Eco orbs and you get a health block. Jack has a total of 3 health blocks, plus you can get a little bonus one, so 4, which means you can take 4 hits before dying in a fiery car crash, and then you get a cut to video that breaks your heart.
While you're down there, could you rub my feet?
Why, Daxter? Why? Please, I really hope you can get something from that.
Blue Eco contains the energy of motion. Makes you run around like Kramer on a bad trip. And you're also a magnet for collectibles, so that's cool. They just fly right straight to you.
There are other colors of Eco which are not introduced until later in the game, so we will follow the game dev's example and wait to reveal their properties.
Ooh, suspense. Oh, watch out for that wire.
In the meantime, let's go over our first 20 power cells.
So we're off to collect some power cells, a clear-cut gaming objective. You go get them, Tiger. Go get those power cells. We start off with access to 3 main areas: the Forbidden Jungle, Sentinel Beach, and Misty Island.
Each has its own distinct vibe, and they did a really good job with the world building. From the visuals to the music to the enemies, each area feels unique and singular while still feeling like it's part of the Jak and Daxter universe. And as different as each area is, it always still feels like it belongs and like it could really be a part of the Jak and Daxter world.
I personally started with the beach. Let's go get away.
Let's go to the beach. Let's go get away.
There are myriad ways to get your hands on some power cells, from trading precursor orbs to the villagers to completing various tasks and challenges.
The place is teeming with power cells and they start rolling in satisfyingly quickly. Try unclogging these green eco collectors for Samos, or climbing up this really big staircase, or pulling a prank on this big ass bird. Look at this thing.
There are 8 power cells to collect here, but my favorite was probably push the flut egg off the cliff. The name pretty much sums it up. You climb your way to the top of this ledge here and give that egg the old 1-2 punch. Welcome this new life to the world. Childbirth.
Overall, Sentinel Beach serves as both a visually stunning backdrop and an incredibly engaging gameplay area within the world of Jak and Daxter, showcasing the game's colorful atmosphere and inventive level design, and welcoming you to the big sandbox, no pun intended, that the developers built for us to play in. Welcome back! Welcome back to another episode of us pretending we know what we're doing while collecting orbs and making bad life choices.
Let's see how much chaos we can cause.
Once through the pass, we roll into Volcanic Crater.
No, we start at Forbidden Jungle.
Step right up. See Mother Nature's anger management issues firsthand, people. How am I doing?
So far, so good. We're just jumping ahead. Go to Forbidden Jungle, where my cursor is.
What about Misty Island?
That comes after Forbidden Jungle. Now go back up. We're gonna go here.
Am I the purple or the green?
Now you're the green, so I'll start. Wait, are you purple? No, I'm purple. You're green. But you can have any of my lines if you're worried about it.
Some friend.
Some friend looks like a lot of purple.
So I'm looking at this, and like 5 minutes of video is 360 megabytes. That means I can film for like 6 or 7 minutes tops. That work for you?
I feel like we might go over.
Oh, like we're getting ambitious, I see. Very well.
This was a huge mistake.
So after Sentinel Beach, and we're heading to the Forbidden Jungle. It's the kind of place where you'll find yourself tripping over roots and smacking into branches and questioning why you ever decided to explore it in the first place.
A stark contrast from the easy, breezy, beautiful beach. Just around the corner, full of plants that want to kill you, snakes that want to kill you, birds that want to kill you, and trees that never skip leg day.
You mentioned bugs that want to kill you.
Oh, it's bugs, isn't it? I wonder if there's birds there that want to kill you, though. I bet there are. They're just not featured as much, and they can fly around, so it's harder to see on the camera.
There is this super cool ancient Precursor tower in the center of the jungle, which is... it's an absolute blast to explore.
It's super fun. And a few new mechanics are introduced here. And one of my favorites is the blue eco launch pads.
You gulp down some blue raspberry, which is the best flavor of anything always, and you step onto the magic trampoline of fun. It's so freaking fun and satisfying. They really did a good job. It's a perfect amount of control over your jump when you're in the air, and your hang time is awesome.
The standard 8 power cells are here to find. Swim out to the world's smallest mini-golf hole. Bounce this light around this looky-loo, and help this old sea gizzard catch himself some fishies.
I'll give you a power cell if you can catch 200 pounds of them critters. You did it!
We also stumble onto our first boss of the game. Audrey 2 from Little Shop of Horrors. The The boss is simple enough in structure. He sends out these cute little mini pals to get you. You gotta whack all those guys, and then the bug plant monster will retreat into its bulb while it's also sprouting these little leaf shelves for you to jump up onto. It's how sweet of you. Wow, Audrey too.
Hop up and hit it, and you're on your way. We repeat this pattern with increasing difficulty 3 to 4 times before winning the day and leaving our leafy friend defeated and deflated. Once defeated, we realize that all these little plant, viney, gross little things, they were trying to get you, but they were really just extensions of this one big monster underground. They are now deflated and not a threat. Super cool detail.
Between the beach and the jungle and all the power cells available for trade in the village, we quite easily have enough power cells to move right on through Fire Canyon, baby. But there is one more place to explore before we do that, if you so choose. So strap on your sea legs and let's paddle back over to Misty Island. Misty Island.
Misty Island.
Misty Island.
Yeah, well, paddle back. Strap on your sea leg. Misty Island. Misty Iceland. Misty Iceland.
Nick, have you ever heard the term upstaging?
It's called stealing focus, and I'm excellent at it.
That is my line. That was written for me.
Almost slipping into Gerard Doyle from the Aragon series.
I think you'd best wait here.
You're right. He's heavy inspiration for me for this line.
Yeah, first of all.
So what's your line?
All right. Then I go, as we approach, we are met with towering peaks, colossal skeleton bones, and as promised, a shrouding mist that hangs low over the land. As we approach, we are met with towering peaks, colossal skeleton bones, and as promised, a shrouding mist that hangs low over the land. Misty Island really does feel like a completely different world from the mainland.
Oh, and did I mention the lurkers? Because there are lurkers. It's like lots and lots of lurkers. Think of them as the island's less than friendly welcoming committee.
Welcome to our house. I'm Natalie Hammer. And I'm Nina Hammer Ortiz.
As they navigate this treacherous terrain, our heroes encounter a series of challenges that would make Indiana Jones think twice about his career choices. What would you describe him as?
A professor.
He's not like any professor I know. We're leaping across precarious platforms, dodging deadly traps. Never a dull moment.
This is our first intro into the speeders, too. You hop on this thing, and you zoom over the water, knocking lurkers into oblivion, collecting precursor orbs, and snatching power cells. The switch to vehicles is always a gamble in any game. Nug, come on. It's always a gamble in any game, and sometimes it really doesn't work. And I dread getting behind the wheel, but for the most part, it's not the case here. Okay, we've got our 20 power cells and we're ready to move on forward. Let's go find Kira.
Great! You have the 20 cells needed to power my heat shield.
Got enough power cells to power up that heat shield, baby? A good thing, too, because I would not want to make our way across without it. Cut to Dwight on the coal walk.
Moving if you don't walk there.
Keep coming.
Give me the jump!
Our mission, should we choose to accept it, is to avoid getting toasted like a marshmallow as we navigate treacherous lava flows while dodging nuclear dark eco barrels and bumbling lurkers who are evidently flameproof because they are just straight up chilling out there on straight up lava rocks. Must be nice.
I've also released several blue cooling balloons you can use to drop the shield's temperature quickly.
How did you get those balloons out there?
I like how Kira blatantly just sends us into a fiery oblivion, shouldering us with all of the risks, just so we can turn the teleporter on for her and Papa.
Truly, like, no shame whatsoever.
He says Papa in the best way. He says Papa perfectly, just to turn the teleporter on for her and Papa.
For her and Papa.
It's such a soft plosive. Papa. Okay.
Truly, like, no shame whatsoever. Cut to Kira's dialogue.
Good luck!
You're lucky Jack has a crush on you.
We make our way through and find ourselves entering Rock Village. Rock Village was an exciting change in vibe for me. Reminds me a lot of that sweet-ass Star Wars world. Which one is this one? This one right here. This is the one I mean here. Yeah, this one. When I'm done sowing my wild oats and I'm looking to settle down, I think I'll plant some roots right down here in Rock Village. Maybe open up a kayak shop.
We power up the old teleporter and welcome Kira and Samos to the party, but as Kira quickly points out, all is not well. Rock Village is being bombarded with flaming boulders. Gasp! What can be done, Kira? What can be done?
It looks like the Blue Sage is working on a levitation machine to move them. We're gonna need power cells to fuel it.
Ah, more power cells, is it?
45, you say?
Consider it done.
And just like that, we're off and running once again. And jumping, and double jumping, and pirouetting, and punching, and rolling, and roll jumping, and high jumping, and jump diving, and dumpster diving, and whoa. Look at Jack's toes.
Anyways,
let's meet my future neighbors, eh?
Oh, my aching head.
What's wrong, Russell Crowe? Why you cry? What's wrong?
He pounded me like one tenderizes a Yakao steak.
Have you tried attacking him with your melodrama? Cause it's killing me!
Lol. That's it. Got him. Nice.
Alright, bring me 90 Precursor orbs and I'll let the pontoons loose.
Turns out all you need is more Precursor orbs. What the heck? I feel so hustled. I thought we could fight crime together. Alright, what about this barrel of laughs?
Bring me 90 orbs to get me back on my feet and out of this barrel, and I'll give you a power cell in return. Beat the record time race, see Dead Man's Gorge in the Precursor Basin. For that, I'll give you another power cell.
Ooh, a race, you say? Ooh, you're on.
Sure, let's start here. The Precursor Basin. It's like a mini Central Park with giant stone Precursor relics that look like they've been assembled by a toddler with a penchant for art. Abstract art.
This little world is a full speeder-based place. You literally can't get off it. It's just speeder. It's an inventive way to shake things up a little bit. You gotta capture these cuties, you can get these other cuties into this hole, and you collect our usual swag.
But there are a few missions that really irked me. Okay, this one with the plants, yeah. Fuck that one. Are we allowed to say fuck on this channel?
Yeah.
Okay, sounds good. Fuck that one. You basically have to spread eco around these plants like you're spreading weed killer, yeah? And okay, it doesn't sound terrible, but it took 5 ever, and I hated it, and I just really didn't like it. And also, is it me, or are these ring challenges just too long? Maybe I'm being a baby. I don't know, but that's how I felt.
One ring down, a bunch to go.
I wanted it to be over.
Kevin, respond as you see fit.
But for the most part, it's a pretty fun place to spend an afternoon and collect some power cells. Wait, I think I was looking at your Hobnob video. Does it have like 2K views, right?
Yeah, it does.
That's sick. I'm so proud of you.
I'm kind of proud of that.
We're gonna move it over to our channel and steal it. Pretend like it was both of us. And all the lines will be purple.
You son of a bitch.
Okay. Alright, Boggy Swamp.
Next, we make our way to Boggy Swamp, baby.
Side note, on the way there, when you drop into the water that the game devs don't want you to be in, you hear this incredibly ominous heartbeat that increases in speed as a demon fish from the underworld approaches to swallow you whole and bring you down to Davy Jones' locker.
Isn't it scary?
Honestly, it's fucking terrifying.
I'm not kidding. It really, it stresses me out.
That's all. Well done, game devs. You have truly made something pretty bone-chilling.
The power of sound design.
Anyways, welcome to Boggy Swamp. The air is thick with significance.
It is rainy and stormy. It's about as beautiful and welcoming as the Dead Marshes.
Dead Marshes. Yes, that is the name.
Here we are introduced to Yellow Ego. Yeah, what a fun addition to the game mechanics. It's simple, yet effective. Who doesn't love shooting some fireballs out of their punching fists?
But this is where the issues with the camera really come into play. Because one feature, which is a good idea, is that you can sort of zoom in and scope for more accurate shooting. Otherwise, the fireballs tend to auto-lock, which is also a good idea. But because the camera is so clunky and inverted, it's extremely annoying to use, especially when time is of the essence, such as if your eco is running out or an enemy is about to attack. It can get pretty frustrating. But again, overall, Yellow Eco is super fun and a great addition to the game, and it unlocks a bunch of new experiences and all types of challenges, and you're just living life, you know? And that's what this is all really about. Like your new experiences, new connections, meeting new people, hearts connect with hearts. Kingdom Hearts.
Couldn't have said it better myself. Now, our main mission here is we gotta find and destroy these 4 big boulders that are anchoring this big blimp in the sky. And the lurkers are using this thing to extract precursor artifacts out of the swamp. And they must be stopped. Lego.
Some interesting new bad guys. We fight rats emerging from nests. We would have to hit them with Yellow Eco.
Also, watch out for these dark eco boxes. Not sure why they're here? Well, I imagine the lurkers are collecting dark eco for extraction, but seems like they don't have a very organized workflow. Boxes all over the place. This place is a mess.
This place is also a maze. It probably took me the longest to navigate. I found myself really turned around, and this game has no map. So I constantly found myself wandering familiar paths going, whoa, what? Where do I go? Where do I go? Where?
Nevertheless, we persist, and we find the 4 tethers. Stop these rats fucking with this. This is some strong language you've thrown in here. But nevertheless, we persist. And we find the 4 tethers. And we stop these rats fucking with this fella's hip hog snacks. And we ride this cutie across the platforms. And we gather our 8 power cells and we get out of here. Before we sink into the mud with the bathtub.
What's a bathtub?
Fucking.
There's one more pit to plunder before we go and we face the boss. Boy, is this one exciting. It's the lost Precursor City. Although, I'm not really sure why it's lost. The elevator is right here. It's in plain sight of the town square. But whatever, maybe only Jack can use it.
This is big news here, though, because it is the first introduction to what, in my opinion, is a Jak and Daxter staple. There's a drum roll, Kevin. You hear it? The bird's eye elevator ride. That's right. When I was a kid, I never tired of sliding and pirouetting my way across the elevators as we rise and fall to our destiny. This is a small element, but they remain consistent on it throughout the entire series. And look, I know it's really nothing of note, but it is something that stuck with me, and it's little details like this that make games what they are. It gives them their identity. And it's why we all come here to this channel. That's what we've all been led to throughout our entire gaming careers. It's brought us to this moment.
It all led to this YouTube channel.
All of it. All right, enough about elevators.
It's the Lost City, cut to Atlantis footage. This place is super fun. Truly transported to another time with foreign structures and technologies. Just a big ol' adult parkour playground.
We fight lurkers. How are there lurkers down here? I don't know how they get down here. They use the elevator, pirouetted probably across the way. Anyway, enough about elevators. We solve puzzles and skateboard our way to 8 power cells. My favorite quest here is probably match the platform colors. This whole room was really, really fun. Only one grievance with this world.
And that, once again, is the camera controls. Specifically on this mission where we have to outrun the rising tide of Dark Eco. I can't see. I can't see. I can't see. And that is going to make some problems with video gaming. It makes it challenging. I can't see.
Scoonge, can you see?
I was in the middle of a line.
Sorry.
It is, after all, a largely visual medium. Anyways, again, these are small things in the grand scheme of things, because this world was a feast for the eyes and the ears and the taste buds.
That's right. We licked some stuff while we were down there.
Okay, gang, I think is everybody ready to move on? Everyone feeling good? Everyone have their little power cells and their exit buddies?
Find your exit, buddy!
Okay, here we go. How was that?
That was pretty good.
Okay, here we go. There's a different take.
I like that one too. It's really cool when you say the line twice. I like it.
Because I want to give different options. Okay, here we go. There's another color. Which one? Cut to Kira footage lifting the boulder. Whoa, that's a big Build-A-Bear. But this little guy is not so cuddly, oh no. Apparently his name is Claw, but this is never actually stated in the game. I just read that online. Because I do my research, Kevers.
We start this fight off dodging his boulder barrage until we find an opening, snatch that blue eco, and make our way up.
He said microwave.
Hey, come on!
Microwave.
I'm working here.
For the last time, we did not order a giant trampoline.
You know, pal, you could have told me that before I set it up.
We start this fight off dodging his boulder barrage until we find an opening. We snatch that blue eco and make our way up the runway to give this guy a face full of yellow eco. Fighting fire with fire, or rather we're fighting rock with fire. And I thought this boss was really well done. It's a pretty inventive use of the environment. Got to use multiple types of eco, and it requires us to use most of all of our it was so close to seamless and perfect. It requires us to use most. I'm really struggling with that line. It requires us to use most all of our mechanics too.
All of these elements come together to form less of a symphony and more of a rock concert.
Let's rock.
Skoonch, did you hear when I said rock concert?
Yeah, I liked that.
Get it?
That was pretty good.
Honestly, I didn't get it until you said get it, and then I got it.
Nice! It's challenging, but not too challenging.
I like it. Thumbs up.
2 thumbs way up for our leading lady. What a dish. What a doll.
Giving Claw the kick rewards us with a power cell and access to the mountain pass. And once again, Kira charges us with activating the teleporter in the Red Sage's lab. Ugh.
Ugh, the nerve.
Right? The nerve. You do it, Kira.
Yeah, Kira. Go fuck yourself.
Yeah, Kira. Damn it, Kira.
Good God. I'm absolutely livid. Oh, it didn't light. Wow, that looks cool. Okay, kids, that's gonna do it for part 2 of our Jack and Daxter series. Lots of parts ahead. Actually, I don't know how many parts are ahead. Let's look. This is probably gonna be
the banger outro.
Probably 2 more parts, right, Kev? Skoonch! Fuck me!
You can call me Kev, it's fine.
No, the point of this channel is that no one knows our names.
While you're waiting for our videos to come out, make sure you hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell so that you know when the next one is up and ready for you to view. You should also hit the like button. And then also on top of that, you should go ahead and go down to the comment section and comment a positive comment. And do all of those things for us, yes. Please. Thank you.
And if you do all of those things, we will allow your friends and family to live.
Yeah, and if you don't, then, truth be told, we're probably still going to let your friends and family live, but we're not going to be happy about it.
Well, we'll play it by ear.
I guess we'll keep our options open.
I have a question for the men. What the fuck do you want? What is it? I can't figure it out.
Oh, nice, dude.
Thanks, pal.
You guys so dead.
I have 239 orbs now.
I know, man.
44, 45, 6, 7.
Oh, sick, dude.
Are you hungry? You want to order some food?
Yeah, I can go over some food. Oh, damn, you're getting better at this, man.
Scout fly.
Power cell.
Nice, man. That's what we work for. That's why we put in the extra hour.
Welcome back, everyone. I'm so excited you're here. You made it to part 3 of our... Wait, dude, let's do that joke. You made it to part 3.
Pick number 3, my lord.
Pick 3, my lord.
Oh, okay, number 3.
Number 3 of our Jack and Daxter series. What a fun series we're on. Okay, Kev, you say your line now.
And not a moment too soon. We really missed you. We missed each other. I believe, where'd we leave off, friend?
I think we just kicked some major patoot with the Boulder boss. And, if I remember correctly, fucking Kira. Remember Kira?
I remember her, yeah.
Ugh. There's a lot of feedback there. Yeah, Kira has charged us with activating the teleporter for her and
Papa.
Papa. This is at the Red Sage's lab. So we gotta make our way to the Red Sage's lab, turn on the teleporter, let her and Papa come on through, and then we can carry on. Gosh, you're real cute. I wrote that line down, so I'm gonna say it exactly as I wrote. Yes. Gosh. Yes. Gosh, you're cute. Hey everyone, just trying this for the first time tonight. Beero. This is a 0 alcohol beer from the bosom, the loins of Tom Holland.
Drinking?
Yum. Give it a try, everyone. Beero, for all your 0 alcohol needs.
All right, let's get back into it.
So we hop back on the old speedster and uh-oh, what's this? Other dudes with speedsters? Question mark, question mark, question mark, question mark? Oh yeah, remember in the rough draft, you were like, what is this? What is that from? And it's a Marlon Brando movie. I put the lurkers going like this.
Oh my! Those lurkers must be headed for a detonator at the end of the canyon!
Jack and Daxter traverse this crazy roller coaster ride of a mountain pass. They encounter everything from steep cliffs to bottomless pits as we race to beat these suckers to the other side. Along the way, there are the usual array of traps and stuff to fall into, and our usual sweet collectibles. It's the best part of any game. It's the little dopamine hits along the way. Take it away, Scoonge.
So once through the pass, we roll into Volcanic Crater, home to the Red Sage. Okay, who the fuck designed this bridge?
And boy, is it red.
Step right up to see Mother Nature's anger management issues firsthand, people. I think that's a line from the last video.
Yeah, it was in the last video. This is an especially good view of you, Kev.
Yeah, I think I'm nailing it. It's a great angle.
You're looking good these days.
Thanks, pal. Step right up to see Mother Nature's anger management issues firsthand, people. Good thing I wore my fireproof undies.
Ah! Help me, Tom Cruise!
This is going downhill fast.
Nice. This is our final set of worlds. I'm not sure if we are calling them worlds, but I'm gonna call them worlds before the final world into the final boss.
We head straight for the Red Sage's hut, but uh-oh. Looks like a tornado came through here. And double uh-oh, Captain Asma and Sis are here, and we finally get some insight into these two.
Their names are Gaul and Maya. And it turns out that they have been toiling with dark ego too deep and too long.
What a pair of Marys.
What a pair of Marys. That was beautiful lilt, Kev.
Thanks.
You should drink Beero, which is my favorite 0 proof beer. Not sponsored, just holding out hope.
So Scottish country club.
We learn that they have taken the blue and red sages hostage at their citadel. The citadel, never a building used by a good guy. Except for Minas Tirith, I guess, that has a citadel. But the Minas Tirith is ruled by the steward, Denethor, and he is a grade A douche.
That's true.
So it holds citadels equal bad guy.
Now he's complex. He has a backstory.
Think about it. Barad-dûr, that's a citadel. We've got Minas Tirith with Denethor. We've got fucking Isengard with Saruman. All citadels, bad guys. And where are there no citadels? In the Shire, in Rivendell, in the Rohan. All good guys.
All right, well, this
really holds up.
This is just one fantasy universe that you're exploring here.
One fantasy universe to rule them all.
There might be positive citadels outside of Lord of the Rings. Have you ever played Mass Effect? I think that's a thing.
You have a Mass Effect on me.
Gol and Maya's plan is to open the silos, housing vast stores of dark eco, and use it to
shape the world to our liking.
To shape the world to their liking, despite Samos's warnings that dark eco can't be controlled.
You can't control dark eco by itself.
We get a brief mention of something called the Precursor robot, whatever that is, before Gol and Maya hightail it out of there. But not before leaving an ominous threat to Samos in the air.
We've got big plans for you.
And just like that, our quest to find a way to restore Daxter to his original and lesser form has turned into a quest to save the freaking world, baby!
Oh yeah! Put me in, coach!
Put me in, coach!
Let's do it! Tell me who to whoop-how!
The whoop-how!
Put me in, coach! Tell me who to whoop-how! Come on! Hey. Do some of these, Kev. Do some of these.
This is a really clever segment that you've trapped it here.
Okay, anyway. We need 72 power cells to progress and continue our journey north. Lego.
Before we dive into any of the new areas, I putzed around in Volcanic Crater. Okay, now I feel like the game devs maybe got tired on Volcanic Crater Day at work, because 4 out of the 8 power cells in this area come from trading with these 2 miners. That's right. 4. Half 4 of the power cells come from these guys. 4. For the others, 2 of them come from an oracle, 1 of them comes from finding a scout fly, and then there is one kind of cool hidden power cell. But like, I prefer for all of the power cells to be in the same vein as that one hidden one. You know, that one's really cool and fun. And
yeah, I want them all to be cool and fun.
Yeah, kind of hard to find.
I don't want
the challenge.
1/8 of my gaming experience to be cool and fun.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
Nothing new here. If you've been diligent about collecting your orbs, then you probably already have enough to trade the power cells right off the bat with those miners.
I know I have.
The script says I should eye roll, and I have no problem doing that.
This time, there are only 2 areas available to us to collect our next batch of power cells outside of Volcanic Crater. I started with the Spider Caves. Once again, we enter into a completely new world with new enemies and clever puzzles to solve.
The caves are a labyrinth of tunnels that bring you across pools of dark eco teeming with creepy, crawling, venomous bugs. Yeah, look at all these bugs.
Yeah, you know, the locals, right?
The whole place is lit with these luminescent crystals and mushrooms.
And watch out for these trigger-happy drilling lurkers. Hey, at least they're wearing safety goggles. That's OSHA approved right there.
Safety first, gents.
Safety first. You know, it's funny, as we're talking about it, I'm realizing it reminds me a lot of like an early 3D Hollow Knight. Did you ever play Hollow Knight?
I think I watched you play Hollow Knight.
Hollow Knight's real fun. Sort of similar.
That's a 2D. Yeah, that's a 2D game, right?
Yeah, a bunch of creepy crawly bugs, winding passages.
Yeah, it was, and it's very bioluminescent, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember. It's very beautiful.
Yeah, the art style's amazing.
Maybe we'll cover it.
We'll do it after Mass Effect. The devs, they continue to innovate with new challenges. There's time-sensitive crystals that could leave you groping in the dark if you're not careful.
Touch-activated floor traps and the most challenging gymnastics course in the history of Spider Olympics.
Now, I would love to see a lurker using these poles.
I wish I had the special effects. Makes sense for me to say this. Ooh, I wish I had the special effects skills to make that happen. That would be awesome. Oh no, I see what I did there. Okay, go ahead, Kevin.
Nick, have you ever heard the term upstaging?
Here we are again. They can't see me, Kev.
No, you gotta hide after a mistake like that. I would love to see a lurker using these poles. Ooh, I wish I had the special effects skills to make that happen. That would be awesome.
That's all I got. Just kidding, check this out.
Lots of spiders, lots of power cells, lots of fun.
No Shelob.
No.
No Shelob?
No Shelob.
Seems like a mistake, but what you gonna do? So we finished that world, and the next world we head to, ooh, this actually is a really fun world to be in because it's so Christmassy. Welcome, brave souls, to our next stop on the Power Cell Express, Snowy Mountain, where the snow falls heavy like a blanket, and the wind whispers the secrets of the Precursors.
It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. But instead of Santa's little elves, we're met with more lurkers.
More lurkers? Hold on, let me scroll up. We're really moving through this script here.
You have a really funny line next. It's really clever and funny.
That's right. This place is our wintry wonderland.
No, that's not the next line.
Oh. Talk about a cold reception.
Hey, nice.
This thing on? Talk about a cold reception.
And yet Jack seems perfectly comfortable in his cutoff. Sun's out, guns out, I suppose. Or more accurately, sun's not out, guns out.
That's right, this place is our wintry wonderland. Snow and ice everywhere, hemmed in with Precursor relics.
These Precursors, man, they really got around. Reel it in, Precursors. A few notable Power Cell missions are stopping the 3 lurker crews. These guys have set up some sort of, drilling equipment to bust some Precursor artifacts out of the ice, and we gotta stop them.
This introduces us to Red Eco.
Red Eco boosts your strength. Since this game is a one-and-done knockout-style combat system, this is it's kind of superfluous, but I guess it feels a little more satisfying when you're powered up with Red Eco.
Yeah, there are a few times when you need it to destroy an armored enemy or like an enemy with a shield, but they are pretty few and far between, I'm not gonna lie.
Not bad. It just kind of goes unnoticed, if we're honest. Also, I am realizing, I think there's Red Eco on Misty Island, isn't there? I feel like I remember seeing in some of the footage in that, battle arena where the cannon is firing at you and there's a bunch of, metal boxes that have Precursor orbs around the perimeter of the, battleground. I think you can use Red Eco in there.
I can't remember if that's red or if it's blue. But if it is red, then, I tell you what, guys, I apologize.
Hey, all's forgiven, dear boy, all's forgiven.
See that? That's so much nicer than my mom is. We also have to deactivate these Precursor knobs. Pretty much we just find them and step on them. I believe there are 7 of them. I think there might be 7 or 8, some of those. And we get to get on this guy again. Hey, buddy. And we fight, jump, and roll our way through the Lurker Fort, which is a fort made by the Lurkers, for the Lurkers, of the Lurkers, where they can worship according to their own beliefs.
He's getting carried away.
If it worked for the Lost Precursor City, this might be my favorite place we've been to. It's just such a fun world. Honestly, it really is. It's a really fun world. And it's so Christmassy and snowy, and it just feels nice. And they put little sleigh bells.
Good vibes, and it's really fun exploring. I feel like it's great exploration. It's anywhere you go is kind of an interesting new part of the world. It's very engaging.
Yeah, and you get on the ice and you go and you get all slippy.
Yeah, no, and that's sort of the next line. Missions are really fun. There are cool, cold-specific challenges like ice skating. Boom, bam. It's true, man. It's really fun. No crunches under your feet in a satisfying way. And not to mention it's just pretty. It's fun to look at.
Yeah, it really is just a nice place to spend some time, and I was loath to leave.
Alas, the world needs saving. We're the only ones who can save it.
The world needs saving. And if we don't do it, nobody's gonna goddamn do it.
Yeah, we better fuck shit up.
Yeah, let's fuck shit up.
Off we go.
Off we go.
Off we go. Fuck shit up.
That's all that we have to say about that snowy wonderland. If you'd like a more in-depth review and walkthrough of that, write your own goddamn script.
You go off, player.
I'm going off. Look how floppy this gets.
Let him know, kid.
Back on the warpath, we make our way to the lava tube.
Lava tube.
Lava tube.
Lava, the tube. Lava.
Tube. Tube of lava. Lava tube.
Lava.
Are you gonna...
Tube.
This is the last of the Zoomer highways. Aw, that's kind of sad. Don't worry, they made sequels. And it is the most challenging, as it should be. We have to contend once again with the rising temperature of the zoomer, because, you know, we're flying over lava.
Pathways are narrow and winding, and it took us a few goes to make it through and collect all the scout flies and the precursor orbs. I don't even know if it'd be possible to collect everything. And make it through unscathed while keeping the zoomer's temperature low. I think it is possible, but like maybe really hard. Speedrunners can do anything. I'm assuming speedrunners have figured it out. Not something your average player is going to be able to do, though, to collect every precursor orb and every scout fly and anything else that's a wildly hard thing to do. And stay alive. No, sir.
Yeah, I had to make a run, like a suicide run, knowing I was going to die just to collect stuff. There's also this cool section where we collect... You know what, guys? I wrote the word harvest, and I think it's pretty cool. So I'm going to go back and let me do that again. Take 2.
I like harvest. Action.
There's also this cool section where we have to harvest yellow eco and destroy the power spheres in this carnival ride gone wrong to open the doors and move forward through the tube. Quite challenging and fun.
And the devs really get to flex on the vehicle mechanics here, which lays the groundwork for all the vehicles in the future games of the franchise. They do a good job.
The vehicles play an increasingly important role for the Jak franchise as we move forward to other games. I don't want to spoil it, but they've been out for quite a while.
I think we're safe for spoilers.
I think we're safe to say, you may already have heard, they did make a full vehicle-based game called Jak X Project Racing down the line. I never actually played it. Did you play it, Kev?
No one's ever played that game. That game doesn't exist because it's called Jak X.
It's a shell corporation for them to launder money.
No. It's called Jak X Combat Racing.
Are you sure?
Which you put that correction in the script and then forgot that you did it. Kept going on.
Listen, I'm gonna level with you guys. Kev and I wrote this script, I think a year ago.
It's been a while. It's been a journey getting here.
And we've a lot of stuff has happened between then and now. Willow, keep it down over there. We also did not look at the script before hitting record. Oh, that's it. Okay, great. So let's do a quick outro stuff. So, part 3, short and sweet. I hope you guys enjoyed it. There's only one more left in this series. And yeah, I would be sad, but I'm sure we'll cover Jak 2 and Jak 3 down the line. And those are even better, honestly. Those are my favorites. So
I think I agree with that. And I think I like Jak 2 and Jak 3 more than the first Jak and Daxter, but there is something to be said for just kind of the simplicity of a nice collectathon, and the world that they created for Jak and Daxter is fantastic, but they really built on it for Jak 2 and 3. I think those are better games.
I mean, I guess Jak is an open world, but it's more linear.
Yeah, more linear. People cite it as like the first open world game because there's technically like no loading screens.
Skoonj knows more about video games than I do.
Anyways, if you want to hear more about our vast, in-depth video game knowledge, definitely hit like, subscribe, go down to the comments, comment something positive, turn the notification bell on, call your mom, ask her to subscribe, ask her to...
Here's a fun question to finish this out. Leave a comment with your answer below. So, Skoonj, you know when it's time to use the toilet paper? You with me?
I'm with you.
Okay, it's time to use the toilet paper. Do you fold or do you scrunch?
I scrunch.
You're a crumpler.
Yeah, I'm a crumpler.
I'm a crumpler too. No, I'm a folder. What am I thinking?
Sounds like you're a crumpler.
I'm a folder because then I can fold again. But if you crumple, then it's a little bit on every bit, and so then getting a second use out of it.
No, yeah, there's no second use. You toss that shit immediately.
Do you pull like a and then crumple it? Like you use a lot of sheets initially, or do you use a specific a number of sheets?
It depends on the make of the toilet paper.
That's a really, really fair point. So leave us a comment down below if you're a crumpler or a leave us a crumplers or folders. We want to know who's watching.
All right. Bye, everyone.
Bye.
have a question for the men. What the fuck do you want? What is it? I can't figure it out.
Do like this branding. It's very elegant. I am put sort of in a Scottish country club. Don't you think, in the locker room?
I'd say so, yes. Yeah,
I'm thinking
some of the Scottish country clubs I've visited, I'd say that's accurate. That lines up.
It puts me in mind of green felt and mahogany wood. Ah. Very well.
Alright, y'all. I can't believe we made it this far, but we're here. Video number 4. Thanks for sticking with us this long. 27 viewers.
27 subscribers. Maybe by the time you're watching this video, we have upwards of 27 and a half, or 28 even.
27 million subscribers.
Does anybody have that many? Are there any channels that have more than 20 million subscribers?
Is this a sincere question?
I don't really have any context for this.
Brother, you gotta tap into the YouTube ecosystem.
Did you say eco?
Welcome back. It's Jack and Daxter. That's enough of the intro. Should we get to the script?
Yeah, let's really quickly say what we were doing last. We were in the lava tube. Oh, remember the lava tube?
Lava tube.
Lava tube. Lava tube.
The tube
of lava.
Lava.
We went through the lava tube and we made our way through and we harvested the yellow eco and then we arrived at the end, and that means we're almost at the Citadel and now we're caught up.
Alright, so a couple things I noticed from the last video. We say things are fun way too much. Okay. We've done it in every video. We gotta stop. Of course it's fun. We wouldn't be making this video if the game weren't fun. Alright, so we're out of the lava tube. Once we power up the teleporter, Kira tumbles out in a frenzy to inform us that Samos has been captured, along with all the other sages. She gives us a nice recap on everything that's going on. Cut 2.
Lurker armies continue to grow across the land. The sages have been kidnapped. Gaul and Maya have gathered enough eco to complete their terrible plan, and to stop them, you're going to have to fight your way through their citadel.
Thanks for that, writers. Well done.
Yeah. That about sums it up.
We head inside and we find Samos locked up with the other 3 sages. We learn that Gaul and Maya, they plan to use their collective powers to bring to life a massive precursor robot. Nuggy, can you believe that?
They have combined the functional remains of a precursor robot with scavenged artifacts from across the land. Then they added a few diabolical additions of their own, creating the one thing capable of opening the dark eco silos. In my creation!
Massive precursor robot, which they've constructed from all the ancient precursor artifacts across the land.
Now we see why they were hunting them. The only way to stop them is to set free the 4 sages and give that robot the old kick before they can use it to open the silos and destroy the world. So, stakes are high.
Now, boom, bam, baby.
Boom, bam, baby.
Boom, bam, baby.
Let's get to the grub.
I am one hungry king of the world.
Oh, yeah!
We are let loose in the Citadel.
I'm not sure how anyone lives or works here. It's an HR nightmare. You can't take 2 steps without some kind of death trap springing out at you.
Massive descending flames, precariously narrow walkways, and the world's deadliest twister board.
Now I'm going to make this harder.
Right hand on you died. It all hangs magically over this bottomless pit. I feel like Chip and Joanna really had their hands full. Cut to fixer-upper footage.
This project is a lot like... Sorry. Just waiting for that jackhammer. We are ready to get started on this boutique hotel.
We want to bring this building back to its former glory.
This week on Fixer Upper, this 47-bedroom, single-bathroom brownstone has seen better days, but with a little TLC, we'll turn this into our client's dream home.
We zip around and we meet all 4 sages, each more eclectic. I'm gonna try that one again. We zip around and we meet all 4 sages, each more eclectic than the last.
I'm gonna give Gaul and Maya a little baby!
Which rewards us with a power cell for each. And there are also the usual scout flies, which adds up to 5 power cells for the Citadel.
As each sage is freed, they add their powers to opening the shield protecting the robot. I particularly love this big jump section. It's super adjective. Kev says I'm not allowed to use the word fun anymore.
It's been overused.
Guess what? You're gonna enjoy it, okay?
We finally get a word of praise from Samos.
Good work, boys. You're real heroes now.
Aww.
But we are...
Samos, once I possess limitless dark ego, I will have the key to creation itself.
Gall and Maya enter the robot and take off straight up out of the roof of the Citadel. There are 4 magical, all-powerful sages that are free. This is kind of ridiculous. We just freed them, but it still falls to us, the guy with nothing but an orange furry friend and a stunning pirouette.
We can do this.
To fight the giant precursor robot that's trying to destroy the world. And none of them volunteer to help.
Sounds about right.
We head up there, and here we have it, folks. The final boss.
Luckily, the robot is completely focused on opening the silo, because he could obviously crush us. I actually think the final boss is structured really well. It does. It makes you utilize all of the stacked mechanics that we've been learning throughout the game. Various eco. It's cool.
The structure is simple. Navigate a series of attacks, sometimes summoning enemies from the eco, ring bombs, eco rockets blasted straight at your face and butts, to earn yourself some yellow eco, and yellow eco is the goal. Once you get the yellow eco, then you can use that to snipe our giant C-3PO out of the sky. Oh, dear Master Luke, do you have a C-3PO impression by any chance? Can you just whip that out?
Hello. I am C-3PO, human cyborg relations.
I will say it took me a few tries to beat it. We're just gonna blow past it, everyone. Don't talk about it and don't mention it to your mothers. But that made it all the sweeter when it happened.
Light ego, it does exist.
They must not be allowed to get it.
That's right.
White ego.
So hot.
That could be the stuff to chain me back! Or might stop that robot. Stay fuzzy. Save the world. Okay, fine. We'll save the world. But do it quickly before I change my mind!
Daxter makes the ultimate sacrifice and we harvest ourselves. There's that word harvest again, guys. Totally worth it. Super, dare I say, F-U-N.
Let me spell it for you. F is for friends who do stuff together.
F is for friends who do stuff together. It's so fun. White eco. I really liked it. It's cool. Remember the white Power Ranger? That was sick too. Okay, Jack harnesses this power and with a single flick of the wrist and a 1-2 punch, that robot is toast.
Hell yeah. We are treated to a beautiful mix between a secret handshake, a wedding dance-off, and synchronized swimming routine. It's as charming as it is awkward, and I love it.
I love it too. It is very charming. Out of nowhere, they have this secret handshake.
We've never seen it before.
But they whip it out. They're like,
here, it makes an appearance.
We're gonna do that handshake that we've all been looking forward to.
All right. Now that we're done playing the game.
Well, it looks like I may have been too hard on you boys.
The closing cutscene is so short, it's hilarious. We get our hip hip huzzah from Samos and the other sages. Kira faces a promotion, good for you. 3 cheers. And Jack and Kira share a sweet and tender...
Wow! Put it on ice, big guy!
Well, almost.
And clearly the devs believed in this project, so they left 2 cliffhangers. One was the hint from Samos that Gall and Maya could very well return.
The Dark Eco probably destroyed them. Yeah, probably.
We don't know that for sure that they're gone forever. The other, and we gotta earn that shit.
Wow! It's an ancient precursor door. It looks like it will only open if we fill all 100 holes with power cells.
Oh boy! Here we go again!
That's right. Nothing comes for free. Not in this world. Hey, what? Is there a name for this world, by the way? Now that we're in video 4, is there a name for this world?
I think it's Jack and Daxter's world.
It's not like Allegasia or, you know, like there's a name for it?
I think is it Middle Earth? I think it might be
Middle Earth? Everything is Middle Earth.
Yeah, it all comes back to Middle Earth with you.
Get ready for when we review Kingdom Hearts and all the various ways that I can connect Kingdom Hearts to Lord of the Rings.
Yep, they are very comparable.
They're similar. You know what's really similar to Lord of the Rings? Sly Cooper and the Thievius Raccoonus.
Yep. That and Monkey Ball.
Monkey Ball. What a great
lot
game.
In common. Yeah. And Lord of the Rings is a great book.
You know what's in Lord of the Rings that's also in Monkey Balls? It's not Monkey Balls. It's not Monkey Balls. I know it. Even as I said it, I was like, no. They wouldn't have done that.
So once the credits finish rolling, we're left to continue exploring the world and collecting the remaining power cells and precursor orbs.
To open the big cool door. Look at that door. Look how cool that door is. I went ahead and did that. Including finding the secret hidden power cell, which was right here in Volcanic Crater. The trick is to collect some yellow eco. See, here we are, Kev. The trick is to collect some yellow eco from the spider cave and haul ass back up the entrance where you can scope in and bang out that power cell right out of its tin prison.
It's so fun and cool. If only it wasn't 1/8 of the power cells in Volcanic Crater, am I right?
Not allowed to say fun. Not allowed to say fun.
We can say fun. We just can't say cool.
K-E-W-L, cool.
Once you gather all 100 or 101 power cells, as it were, you're rewarded with the secret ending. And the door collects all the cells and it opens to reveal this beautiful white glowing light.
We're left once again on a cliffhanger. A double cliffhanger. Double cliffhanger. Like I said, they must have had a lot of faith in the franchise. And honestly, I'm not surprised at all. It's fucking awesome.
Yeah, but if I'm being honest, I think that ending is kind of bullshit. It's literally nothing. I mean, you work hard to collect like all the extra power cells, all the precursor orbs, get 100% done with the game, and then they're just like, wow, and they look at nothing, and then the game ends. There's no payoff at all.
Well, they look at this spilling out white light, which looks
the precursors.
By the good memory, Kevers. I mean, Scoon.
Thanks.
It's a lot like those big double doors in Kingdom Hearts.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
That is the door to darkness. It opens and destroys Ansem. It plays a crucial part in the final series of events
spoilers,
in Kingdom Hearts.
We haven't gotten there yet.
Well, to get to our concluding thoughts. This game really is, honestly, like, it is really something special. I love this game.
It is no wonder that it stole the hearts of gamers the world over. The characters are compelling, and the writing is funny, charming, and economical.
These cutscenes are all short and to the point, and it's not in a bad way. They're still full of character and humor, but we get in, we get out. That was my dad's favorite saying. Get in, get out. Anytime we went shopping, that's what he would say. Get in, get out. That's how I do it.
What prompted that sentence?
He hated shopping.
Did someone say, what's the plan? Or did he just volunteer this plan?
Literally, no, we would just like be walking into a store and he would turn and he'd just be like, remember, get in, get out. All right, there's a slew of new and cool technologies to utilize in a world still seeping with history.
Satisfying both of these itches is something that other games and movies, honestly, often need two separate stories to cover.
No, I think it is the historic nature of the world. You really feel like you are occupying a space that has experienced a dense and prolific history.
All right, carry on. This is our final page of this. This is our final page of Jack, Kevers.
Yeah, good riddance. I hate this game.
He doesn't mean it. He's being a grumpus.
I've always hated this game.
Get in, get out. I'm a grumpus. I'm a grumpus, and I love macaroni and cheese.
I'm not a grumpus. I'm Kevin. I mean, Scoonge.
See, we all do it.
My main takeaway from replaying this game is that its success, in my opinion, hinges on the mechanics and the world building. The fighting, the parkouring, it never gets old. And when you plop those mechanics in a world as rich in style, detail, and adventure as this world, you got yourself a winner.
On top of that, the characters are they're so easy to root for. Why? Because they're funny. It's very hard not to fall in love with someone who is making you laugh. Try to root against that. You can't do it.
No way. We love laughing. I'm a big fan of laughter. I always have been, always will. You're not going to change that in me, dear viewer. No
Listen,
way.
I'm not ashamed to admit it. I'm against racism.
You can try and turn us racist, dear viewer. It's not going to work.
I don't want to be controversial, but I don't believe in murder. And I'm not afraid to say it. And I'm not afraid to face the consequences from saying it.
No wonder the series has gone down as one of the best of all time and rocketed Naughty Dog to new levels. Can't talk about the great PS2 era without talking about Jak and Daxter. And, I've had so much fun doing this. We really enjoyed revisiting this classic. It's been great.
I really have. I can't tell if Kevin's being sarcastic or not.
I'm not being sarcastic. I'm sincere. This has been so much fun, buddy. I've loved opening up this channel with you.
Ball. Pippin!
And there you have it. The epic tale of Jak and Daxter, from humble beginnings to heroic deeds. The game has captured the hearts of gamers around the world with its gripping story and unforgettable characters.
So what are you waiting for? Grab a controller and experience the adventure for yourself.
If you want us to cover the next game in the series, you guessed it, Jak 2, leave us a comment. Let us know.
Also let us know which game in the Daxter series is your favorite. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button. It really does go a long way.
My favorite's Jak 2.
Jak 2! Pick number Jak 2, my lord.
Jak 2, my lord.
Honestly, it really has been so much fun, and I'm very excited for the next video. And I love you all, and I love Kevers, I love Scoonch, and we love you. We love you a lot.
Love you guys. Love you, friend.
Love you, Scoonch.
You the bomb.
I have a question for the men. What the fuck do you want? What is it? I can't figure it out.
I'm Scoonch.
And I'm Friend. Now that we're in the outro, what do you think, viewer? Hood on or hood off for the video?
Hood off. I can answer that one.
Toadster.